Okay, we're maybe live. I don't know why, it never gets any easier. Okay, YouTube says we're live. We can turn off our monitors and we can hear what YouTube has to say about our volume. All right, that's okay. We got no game audio right now for reasons of being an arcade game that for some reason doesn't want to like advertise itself. I don't know. All right, let's silence my monitor so I can't hear myself. Our audio is probably okay. And if it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's do some Cadey's challenge. So this is something I do now and then. And now we're doing it now. Sorry, I need to make my controller a little bit longer so I can bring it over here. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so we're doing some Cadey's challenge here, which of course is the official challenging in the Evercade Discord. I've got the thresholds over here. We got bronze, 9,000 points, silver, 18,000 points, gold, 27,000 points, and platinum is the most points, which right now our platinum is 78,490. So that's what we're looking to beat. I don't know if we will. My current high score, which we'll see, assuming we see a high score table here, is 59,970. So we're just gonna, I guess, play some Lost Tomb for a little while and see if we can get an extra 20, 30 more 1,000 points. See what we can do. So Lost Tomb is on Atari Arcade 2. It doesn't currently have any audio until the game actually starts, hopefully. Oh, you know what? I want to listen to my capture audio so I can hear things. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Lost Tomb. So, we're doing this tomb. You can see I'm some guy with like a machine gun in a tomb. Oh boy. Let's go this way. Yep, you're good. Okay, great. Yeah, so we're gonna fight through rooms of this tomb, and we'll see. We should have seen ahead of the first level, sort of the map of the tomb. And we'll see here that we're gonna go down to the next level, and we're gonna go down to room 2, and a bunch of bats are gonna come out and fly at me, but I'm gonna be in the second room. Basically, we're going to clear all these rooms and try for points. And try not to launch any earthquake traps, because there are a lot of earthquake traps and they can be quite damaging. And every time I collect a treasure chest like that, it resets the timer, so an earthquake won't happen. Have, yeah, a certain number of bullets before I have to reload. Why don't you go ahead and die? Thank you. You can kind of slide through there. Okay. We're doing it. 59,970 is our high score. Honestly, I don't think we're going to beat that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll try. I'm going to use a whip to get through here. Okay, we're really doing it. We're doing a Lost Tomb. I'm going to try to explain the rules as we go, but if I'm being honest, there's a lot going on, so I might not be able to do that. Okay. Moving on to the next room. Room 5. Shoot some bats, maybe, if they come out. Alright. So this is a throne room. We're going to grab a couple of chests here, and then we're going to go ahead and set off an earthquake, semi-accidentally, but move on to the next room and hope there's a throne or a chest pretty quick so I can stop that. So I don't immediately die. We have 15 whips somehow, so those whips will destroy these walls, which is great. Oh. Or we can walk into the enemies, which we probably shouldn't do. Now we can get to redo this room again. I'm just gonna use a whip to get up in here. Use a whip to get up in here. That noise means I got a life. Now we're gonna head back a little bit. I don't know if there's... I still, you know, we're most of the way through the week here. It's today Monday. I can't tell because it's a holiday, and also I'm on 2 weeks of PTO. Oh boy. Oh boy. I accidentally started an earthquake, which means I gotta shoot the bats. I don't remember if it keeps up here. No, it doesn't. It restarts the timer, which is great. Yeah, we're most of the way through the week here, and I don't really have a firm understanding of the scoring of this game, for whatever that's worth. Other than, I don't know if there's like a bonus for beating each of the rooms, or like clearing entirely each of the rooms. What the deal is, we had some microtransactions there to buy some extra whips, which we're not allowed to use as part of the as part of the competition. When that timer times out, we get an earthquake, which means things start shooting out of the walls, which isn't a lot of fun. So we gotta get ourselves to... Oh boy. We gotta get ourselves to... Oh boy. So getting one of these chests resets the timer, which is good. Come out of there. Thank you. I thought these earthquake bonuses were good, but honestly I'm not so sure anymore. We're gonna try to... Okay. Going for room 9. Get some bats to kill. Is this going to be another... So this is not another throne room. This is one of those rooms where we can go into a throne room. So we want to move a little bit deliberately here. But keep in mind that... we want to be cognizant of our timing here. Okay, moving through. Is this a throne room where we get just some chests? That's all I want. Nope. Is that the next room? I can't feel like there's a way to... I used to be able to read the map a bit better, I think. Everyone. Coming through, we're getting some whips. Setting off an earthquake. Oh boy. Whew. So there's a key in the upper right there that I need to get to move on to the next room. Which means I can just kind of shoot up here. Or I can die. Okay, 43,000. I don't wish to continue playing. Well, I wish to continue playing. I don't wish to continue playing this level. Okay. So that's a second place score. Okay. So now that we have a second, I can see that the score is slightly overhanging the game. I think that will have fixed it. Yeah, so yeah, basically we want to clear each of those rooms. I don't think there's a room clearing bonus, but obviously the more you do in each room, the more points you get. And we're aiming for 70-something thousand. Lock and load, mate. Each of the chests will have, key, chests, open, close doors. So each of the chests will have a thing. You can see this one in the upper left has a key in it, which will open the door to the room, which is a good thing to have so we can escape. Other ones will have, oh boy, let's just go ahead and reset because that's not a great start. Other things in the chests. You can have bonus whips, and those whips can break the walls and kill enemies. It can have points in it. It can have extra bullets in it, so you'll see I start with a certain number of bullets that I can shoot, and then I need to take a few seconds to reload, which happens automatically, but stops me from shooting for a few seconds. But I can pick up extra bullets in the chests, which will let me go longer between reloads. I want to wait till these guys come around the corner so I can harvest them for points. Oh boy. Fuck. Get over there. What are you doing, bro? Okay. We're gonna get that. Apparently I can't move all the way over to the right in that hallway, which is confusing. Yeah, I really can't, huh? Okay. That's good to know. Okay. We're going to go down to room 2 again. We're going to get out before the bats show up because they're very difficult to shoot. Hang out for a few seconds, killing things before we collect this chest. Points. You use a whip to get up through here. You can walk. There's like 1 pixel you can get through here, which seems silly. But I'm just going to use a whip to break through because it's slightly easier. Waited too long, so an earthquake started. Then I collected a chest. Oh boy, I walked into an enemy. Okay, let's try this again. I don't need to go down the center anymore, which is kind of cool. Everyone. I'm gonna not try to clear out this room. I usually try to clear out the room because I'm trying to maximize my score. So like I'm trying to maximize my score, you know? But I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. I guess we'll see. Let's head on to room 5. Kill some bats. This is, again, what's called a throne room. Yeah, you can see up at the top, it's called a throne room. Sometimes you can kind of dance around the middle there and take out some enemies and get some bonus points, but maybe not right now, you know. While I'm live on the internet. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing in that corner? Okay, we got some life. Go around here, grab this chest. Because we might not be able to make it across the hallway quickly enough. Okay. We're going to clear our clip of bullets to reload. Now we walk back via the throne room that we were in and do our best not to trigger an earthquake this time because we don't have to. Oh boy. So now it's just going to be active, I think, in the next room. So we want to grab... Oh, so we're going to get a word from our sponsor where we can sort of microtransact some whips, which we're not allowed to do as part of Cadey's challenge. So I'm going to not do that. And then when we get to the next room, I want to grab, oh boy, as soon as possible, I want to grab a chest because an earthquake's going to be happening. Okay, so now I've died. I think that resets the timer. Yeah. This way, collect some things. I'm gonna go through the center here because there's a bunch of enemies there that like I don't want to have to come around that corner. Okay. I should be able to finish those off before we move on. Only 23,000. I still don't, again, have a good feel for how to maximize my score here. I didn't grab that chest somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go up through the side here. 15 whips remaining. Okay, we've got a life. That terrifying noise just means we have an extra life. We can walk into an enemy too if we want. Okay, so we've unlocked the upper left. I think there's another treasure room over there, so I'm gonna do my best to get over there. using our myriad whips. Okay. So we've got a chest right here, which prevents an earthquake from happening, which is great because I hate earthquakes. Even though there was a time I thought I liked them. You be. You can tell all of your friends about what happened here today. Hallway and clear a bunch of guys. Oh no, gotta get around this corner. Reset the timer. I'm just gonna head out. We've got 51,000. We might be able to top our score. Oh boy, those bats. They're quick to spawn, huh? Okay. Another word from our sponsor. I'm just going to go ahead and pause so I can take a drink. Well, there's a word from our sponsor. I'll pause when the next level starts. Just going to take a breather since I'm so close to my high score. Not close to the platinum score, but it is what it is. Room 11. I'm gonna head up the middle here so we can avoid these earthquake traps. Oh, we've just got bats out in the open now, huh? I'm gonna head up here. Kill some guys. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay, 61,000. Do those walls stay broken, or do I gotta, like, whip my way through everything again? Boy. Okay, well that cleared out that room, so I can head back. I gotta make my way over to those stairs over on the right. Got 19 whips and 1 life, 2 lives. I forget if we get a 0th life here. Ah, fuck. I'm not gonna do it. Into a trap. 67, 640. Not a platinum. But personal best. I'll take a personal best. Oops. Nope, come on. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this, even though it's not a platinum. Just for fun. Okay. Let's go again. Lock and load, mate. Now it's time to get overconfident in the early levels. Yep, exactly like that. Here we go. It's time to still be overconfident in the early levels. Because I see only a couple of enemies, and I'm like, you know what? I can just squeeze past. But I don't have as many bullets as I used to have. So I'm just reloading all the time. That last one. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. Yep. It's alright. Shoot. Man. All those extra bullets you get really do change the way the game feels. Because I am feeling not very powerful right now, having to reload all of the time. Well, okay. I only have a couple whips instead of the, what did I have, 16 or 17 last run? Okay, let's go down the side here. Stay alive and tell everyone your tale. And we can head on to room 5. We can visit the throne room. And now we can hope there's a chest right through the door here. Great. Shoot. Yep, we're gonna go around. 10 whips. Make it across the hall here. Great. Nice. Whew. Okay. Trying to make better use of my whips, because I don't want to have to die with 16 whips left again. Now we head back as fast as possible. I can shoot those, theoretically, but for whatever reason, they're moving a little bit too fast. The bats are very difficult to shoot. Okay, we made it. If you can shoot them, which I do sometimes, you can get between a 2 and a 5 times bonus, depending on what kind of earthquake you trigger and the length of the earthquake you trigger. And during the earthquakes, you'll see bullets shooting out of the walls and bats spawning and stuff like that. But it eventually stops itself. I used a whip. Man, I used a whip. I did. I swear it. Around. This is not a great run. Things were going so well. Things were going so well. Well, I guess now all I have to do is escape the room. Which I can probably manage. But we've got another 7,000 points to an extra life. I think it's every 15,000 is an extra life, so. No matter what my score is, I would love to die with 0 whips left. Because I feel like that is a game well played. If I've used all my whips, I've done all I can do. We can just run into enemies. Basically the same thing. Yep, great. 41,000. Oh, I don't want to continue. Let me go ahead, clear that. Guess I made the board. Again, time to overestimate ourselves because we've started a new game, and I'll look at the screen and be like, there's basically no enemies here. I can just walk around freely. Yeah, I don't think there's a bonus for clearing a room. Which is fair enough. I just wish there was another way to make points than being good at the game. Let's go ahead and whip y'all out. I know I can get through that like 1 pixel crack, but it doesn't seem worth it. Reloading. I should have used a whip to get through the bottom there. Have we maxed ourselves out already? I sincerely hope not. Okay, we're just gonna head out. Go. The collision is insane on these sort of exterior shots. I'm a little bit used to it by now, so maybe I haven't mentioned it before, but it is like awful. Trying to just run into a bullet. Trying to figure out how to... Yep, that's fine. How to make it around those stairs. Oh boy, 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 okay. Whew. It might not seem like it, but I really do like this game. I think it's got a lot of cool little things to it. It's okay, we don't need to start an earthquake. We don't need to start an earthquake. Okay. And then we can head out. Goodness. Now we can be very careful. We can be very careful and definitely not start an earthquake on the way back here. Or we might start it anyway. I don't want any extra whips. You don't need to give me any whips. I don't need to be sold on whips. Do I really only have 5 whips? Nope, that just means I'm making good use of them. You don't need to be upset about that. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Okay. Didn't even make the table that time. which I like to think means I've done well enough in the past that I no longer qualify, and not that I didn't do well enough this time. Okay, let's overestimate ourselves again. Nice work, everyone. Okay. Room 2. Nope, don't need any bats. Okay, we've got 10 whips. We can use some whips here. Go, shoot. Jesus. Okay. Plan your route by this map. Got to take a breath because things have been going okay so far, and they're about to fall apart. Yep, we hit that corner. Throne room, throne room. Chest right here. Great. Everybody grouping up in the corner. Can grab you all there. Okay. Got a large number of whips. Feel bad. Low one final spider. Oh boy, we're not going to make this out in time to stop. Okay, here we go. Gotta race back. Yep. So we only lose 1 life instead of 2. Okay. Didn't lose a life. I used a whip by accident because I panicked when I wanted to shoot some bats. Don't want any extra. I mean, I do want some extra whips, but I'm not allowed to order any extra whips right now. I appreciate the endless offers. Now we gotta get through. Okay. I thought I did the right thing there, and I think I did, but I wasn't able to pull it off completely. Did we already peak? We might have already peaked. We might have already peaked. Things were going so well. Shoot! Ugh, reloading. My friend, the Tomb Raider. The Lost Tomb Raider. I don't know if this anonymous Tomb Raider has a name. My mate. Okay, we got time for a couple more runs. We can maybe make it happen, or we can maybe continue to overestimate ourselves early in the game. I know the bats. You're all very good bats. Shoot, 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 shoot. My goodness, shoot, man, shoot. Must not have picked up any bullets in any chests yet, or any whips for that matter. Oh, man. Close out the hour here, by which I mean we've been going for 47 minutes. So we'll go for another, what is that, 13 minutes. Which, to be honest, isn't seeming like a great number of runs at the moment. Let's use my very last whip. And now we can squeeze through this thing. Okay. I knew platinum was a long shot. I thought it was going to be a slightly closer shot. Oh, there's one little scorpion in that corner there. Right next to the wall. I didn't see it. Shoot! Okay, here we go. Everybody, shoot. Don't run out of bullets. Shoot, 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 shoot. A couple extra bullets. Let's dodge some bats. Yep. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot, man. Not to be confused with things were going so well, too. No. Okay. Starting over. We can do this. Earthquake. Guys, come back. Okay, yep, just walk along the walls. I'll get you as you come around. Okay. I know I bypassed a chest by the door. And no, I don't know why I did. I had some notions of making good use of my time, but I'm not sure that's a thing any longer. We're gonna whip through here. I guess it resets the timer for going into the next room. On this level, it doesn't super matter. Just gonna go down. Cutting through here. I don't need a fucking earthquake. Let's keep it going. Kill some bats. We maybe got a, yeah, we got a throne room. We might be able to duplicate our strategy from before of saving the chest here at the entrance to help us reset the timer before we go. I don't hate this strategy, but I'm not sure if it's going to pay off or not. That wasn't even worth any points. Do you not get points if you, Yeah, stay on the path. It seems like maybe you don't get points if you open a chest with whips or bullets in it. Okay, so now we gotta whip our way through to a chest. Oh, we got a word from our sponsor first. We gotta whip our way through to a chest or the timer's gonna time out. And we got 10 whips to do it with. Ugh, I got a sunburn on I got it like a double sunburn on my head. Okay. Coming through, everyone. All right. Just want to get a couple more hits in. Okay, let's go. This isn't a bad strategy. I don't have time to see it through to its logical conclusion this evening, but... well, probably. But I like that it exists. My friend. Make it across the hall. My friend. Oh, you know what? We're heading, oh, man. We're heading to the upper left here. So I didn't need to save that first chest this time. But instead I've wasted several lives on the idea. Okay. 10 whips, couple lives. We keep trucking. We're again pushing through. I'm gonna come up here because of the traps. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot in the correct direction. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just run into the enemy. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it. We'll just run right into the enemies. There's a trap there. There's an enemy there. Oof. Coming around. Man. We're just coming around this way. Sorry, everyone. We're heading through. We're running into bats with 50,000 points. Okay, we're at 1 hour. I'll do one more run. I don't have high hopes for it, if I'm being honest. Oh, I got a score here. One more. We'll see how it goes. Gonna outrun that one. I missed the last chest. Fuck. I can't believe I missed the last chest. Okay, we're doing our leave the chest at the start strategy here. Here. Okay. We haven't found any whips and chests. I wonder if... Oh, there's one. I wonder if that last chest that I missed in the first room was a whip. Whoa. That's terrifying. Let's go around in a way that doesn't cause an earthquake to happen. Okay. Getting a chest. Everyone, chill out. You don't need to run into me. I'm coming. Okay. Come on. Thank you. at the exit, and we'll head on through. Doesn't seem like a bad strategy. I just gotta be able to execute on it. And everything else at the same time. You know what, come to think of it, I don't know if I set a thumbnail for this video. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be. Or currently is. Shoot. I'll need to make sure I set a thumbnail before the VOD goes live. Of me. Okay, so we're going all the way through here. So I don't need to leave one at the entrance. I don't have a bunch of extra whips for some reason. Even though I'm using them, I do have a bunch of extra whips. So I'm not going to go up through there. I can go up this way a little bit. Where enemies live. It's okay that I only have 2 whips. I don't need to have 20 whips all the time, even though it feels nice. Shoot, shoot, shoot! My friends. I didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh no. And I don't have any whips left. I didn't pick up the key. So I have to fight my way back to the whip. Or the key, rather. Without any whips. Or I can just die 3 more times. Which honestly seems much more likely. Very much more likely. This could have been a good run. We're at 50,000 points here. Okay. Well, that's Lost Tomb. That is this week's Cadey's challenge. I was not able to match or beat the current platinum, which is, again, 78,490. I don't know that I'll be able to this week, but it's a fun game. I know I seem really pissed off the entire time I'm playing it, but I really do like it, I swear. It's just, you gotta know what you're doing and you gotta be able to do it, which are two different things, like in a lot of games. No, I'm not gonna, I was almost gonna do one last run, but I'm not. We're gonna call it here, and this is Lost Tomb. Catch you next time.